guys, welcome back. So it is ramp time, tutorial time in fact. So I thought I'd show you guys today how to make flipper ramps. So you guys want to do the coasters, everyone's been telling me to do coasters and all that, but we got to get there with a way to get on the coasters. So if we want to do wall rides, for instance, we need flipper ramps, and there's many ways to do that. So I'm going to show you all of them, which ones have the merits, which ones are good, which ones are bad, and why. And then they all have different functions. So let's start with the basic one. This is your basic small ramp. You can go and do the switch glitch like we learned in the first tutorial. You can either use the mechanical box or you can use the sign. The sign is a little better because you can squish a little bit more towards the edge. And you're going to put it right on the top of that gray box right there, or the edge of the gray corner of the ramp, and you're going to switch it backwards between the sign and the ramp until you can get it to stick. And that's your first of the basic flipper ramps. You might want to smooth it out, so watch it, check it out. The same way we smooth the other ramps by turning into a box and moving it back, we'll do the same with this. Now's your chance to also kind of line up those gray edges too, so you have a more, I don't know, just a more even ramp, see? So that's your first of the basic flippers. The second one is similar, but we're not going to switch glitch it. We're going to float a ramp. You pick it up with a stick, float it in the air, and then drag it over the surface of the other ramp, and it's going to raise it, and you're just going to place it at the end like that so it lines up. You see that? The third one we're going to try is going to be the move glitch one, where you have to do this on like a medium ramp, because on a small one you don't have enough height to drag it across. But we're just going to do the back and forth move glitch that we learned again in the first tutorial, and we're going to put it in the corner of the ramp like that. And as you can see, we have a medium with another ramp on top right there halfway across. Those ones are not my preferred choice. I prefer this guy, and this is that big green container one with the red container at the end. This is the actual one I wanted to show you, and I figured the rest you can learn them and use them. They're very simple. They all have their functions. Like the tiny ones, you can place them on little objects, for instance, in smaller spaces, but this one you need a ramp. So we're going to redo that green container ramp that I showed you before. You put the sign in there, you drag it out, you got the ramp. We watched all this in the last tutorial, but here's where it changes. You're going to put these ramps at the end here, just one more past the length of it, so you now have one ramp at the end, and then you can pick up a red container. Check it out. Not that. That one. And you're going to put it underneath, and you can do the move glitch from underneath onto that ramp that's now sticking out of the edge. And check it out, once you put it across, it's going to give you that flipper right there. Do you see what I did? You see what I did there? So guys, yeah, we're going to repeat that process with the green mega ramps, and at the end where you would normally put the ramps up at the end right there like I just picked up, you're going to, instead of putting green ramps on it, drag one red across like that. Now let's go and check out the differences on these 4 ramps here. Ramp number 1, it's useful. I mean, in a pinch, you put it right next to a spiral and this is going to work. Check it out, approach, flip, it's got a nice barrel roll to it. You do twist a little bit to the left here, check it out, see your nose? That's because the ramp on the left side, your wheels are still grinding. So ramp 2. This is the one where I floated them. And as you notice, we're going to have a smoother entry and not as harsh of a tilt. But sometimes that's what you want. Maybe you want to land on a tilted object. Maybe you don't want to flip out really hard. So that's also useful for there. This is your move glitch one. It's the most unstable. See how it really kind of kicks you into a spiral shape? Every now and then it's useful, like if you want to drive downwards, like say right there. But it's not the best. Now this other one is my favorite. It's not just my favorite because it looks awesome, which it does. It's my favorite because of how steady it rolls. Check it out. You grind across that red and you got a nice barrel roll right there. You barely did any twist, you barely didn't change any direction. It's a really nice and a consistent one. If you put blocks against the side, you'll rub up against it on your way in and really get the same kind of barrel roll each time. So guys, I hope that helped you with flipper rolls. We needed to get that out of the way because if we're going to do wall rides next, we need to know how to get on there. So eat a dick, check this out every day, and I'll see you later. Woo!